We start with Thursday Night Football. We spoke about this game at length on Thursday's PFT Live. The Vikings at the Eagles. Eagles are 6.5-point favorites with an over-under of 49. Vikings offensive line banged up. Eagles without their top running back, Kenneth Gainwell, without one of their corners, James Bradbury. Chris, the time has come to give me who you think will win and what you think the score will be.
Well, listen, I do think that we know the Eagles are the better team here. All right, that's for sure. We do. But for me to sit here and just go, oh, I think the Eagles are going to manhandle the Minnesota Vikings, I don't necessarily totally agree with that. I don't. The Eagles, I want to see, what they look like. They didn't play their best ball on Sunday, right? And we talked about it's new coordinators on both sides of the ball, so they're adjusting to life there. The Super Bowl hangover, what else? I don't know. Like I said, if you take away those two turnovers early in the football game against the Patriots, if you took them away, and I know that's a big if, I get it, but after that, the Patriots outplayed the Eagles. They did. So that was a little different too. But, yeah, I don't know if Minnesota and some of the injuries that you got, they scare me. Darisaw being, if he's hurt at left tackle, that'll bother me. Bradbury at center, him being out, that hurts, right? Marcus Davenport, the big outside linebacker defensive end, if he can't play, that's another thing that would bother me. Schematically, I think Flores will have some good answers. He'll be able to steal some things from what the Patriots did last week, and I'm sure he'll have his own ideas. But the big thing is I just don't know if they have enough size and depth on their D line and up front to just consistently hang in there against Philadelphia. I think that's the thing that bothers me. That's where they're different than New England last week, who had a lot of big people and a better secondary than Minnesota. Now, on the other side of the ball, Mike, I do give you guys a fighting chance there, especially if Darisaw is healthy. I think you guys can protect and throw the ball on Philadelphia. I do. I don't expect you to run, and you guys don't want to run. All right, but I'm going to take it right now that Darisaw finds a way to play. Davenport finds a way to play. You said there's the injuries in Philly's secondary. I'm going to say Minnesota at least hangs around. I'm going to go 24-20 Eagles on this one on Thursday night.
Wow. Well, look, I accept what's coming tonight. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. And I do all the scores without knowing what the lines are, especially when Pete doesn't send us the lines. So I put down 23-17 when I was going through the games earlier, which would mean the Vikings cover by a half point. I'm sorry, Minnesota. I don't have faith. I don't have faith in primetime Kirk. I don't have faith in Kirk when he has to work on a Tuesday. That throws him off. I don't have faith in the Vikings in this spot. If they want to prove me wrong, that's fine. And I'm not doing this as if they give a shit what I think. I just know what I've seen. I know what's coming. At Philly is a bad spot for the Vikings, and primetime is a bad spot for Kirk Cousins, and I think there's some underlying tension there about his future and the Justin Jefferson contract, and the defense is still a work in progress. The Eagles are still the superior roster, so I'm bumping my preliminary 23-17 to 24-17 to give the Eagles the cover. Eagles win, Eagles cover. Sorry, Vikings, you're going to be 0-2, just like that. 5 days later, season begins Sunday. By Thursday night, you're 0-2 with 15 to play, and they're going to have a lot of work to do. Half the losses they had in all of 2022, they are going to absorb in the first 2 games of 2023. That's my take. And again, who knows? After last week, who the hell knows? But I think that the Eagles win, and I think the Eagles cover.
Yeah, all right. Hey, last year it was some bad turnovers and some mistakes by Minnesota, and that game I think was a little closer than the final score kind of portrayed there. If they can just limit that, then I think they can at least make it fun for us and keep it close, and it could be a good watch here for Thursday Night Football.
But they couldn't limit it against the Buccaneers at home on Sunday, so I don't have faith in them limiting it on Thursday night. They are going to need some breaks, and they are going to need to make some plays. And at this stage of the season, I just don't believe it's going to happen. I think the Eagles are going to have a greater sense of urgency after having a near miss against the Patriots.
Yo, thanks for watching, homies. I appreciate it. As always, the NFL season is right around the corner, so now it's your turn to hit subscribe to Chris Simms Unbuttoned. If you want to get all the training camp battles, preseason film review, playoff predictions, and and much, much more, you know where to find it. It's right here, Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Please subscribe. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homie. See you soon.